What's up, lads? Josh here, and welcome back to episode 2 of Ultimate Team Road to Glory Roulette style. On the roulette, it was number 26. We go on to the 26th player on the auction search, and it was this Silver Striker. Unfortunately, I didn't actually play him as soon as I picked him up, but you know the rules are I have to buy whoever pops up. So unfortunately, the roulette didn't want to give me any luck, so he just goes straight onto the bench, and we go into another game. Well, we try and get into a game, but we get put up against this guy who's got 35 chemistry, 60 attack, 58 defense, and midfield. Looks to me like a starter pack with 33 chemistry, but we'll see what his team looks like, if there's any surprises. And no surprises. If he switched that around, I bet he could get at least 45 chemistry or something like that. We started the game by crossing it into Luzanaris, who is an absolute tank in the air, as well as a Kinde. But we go 1-0 up in the second minute, and we cross it again in the 6th. And Luzanaris gets his head on it again. There's a lot of headed goals in this Road to Glory, so if you don't like headed goals, I do apologise for that. But he quits out in the 6th minute. Now that was quite upsetting to me, because I wanted to get. You don't really get enough coins, unfortunately, when they quit out. Look at that, 450 coins for a 2-0 6-minute win. I think you should be awarded like 800, 900 coins. But anyway, we got number 45 on the random generated roulette, and sorry if it takes time for me to scroll along to 45 to the 45th player, but you know, I had to count and make sure I got it right. No mistakes made on this series. And we actually got a Korean keeper called Lee Woon, like Jiung or something like that. But the keeper I was using at the moment was holding my right back and left back together and keeping chemistry. So if I put the silver keeper in, he would have been like, my chemistry would have dropped, and I really don't need that at this stage. But we get up against this guy who's got a 66 chem squad called Freebooters, and he's got quite a nice team. Like he's got everyone in formation, one strong link there, pretty good team, and this guy really put up a good fight, and he starts the game by going 1-0 up with a lucky deflection from me sliding to try and stop him, but unfortunately it just went into the back of my own net. But it counted as a deflection goal for this O'Shea guy, which I believe was his left mid. So that makes him go 1-0 up, and we get straight back in the game. Well, not straight back, but like 50 minutes later, we get Greg Richards heading it in. Look how big he is. He's like 6'4" or something. And he counter-attacks in the 70th minute straight after. Keeper should be getting that, but unfortunately he doesn't. And Owell, or I think that's Daryl or Owell. That is it's a strange name, but it's a nice goal. But unfortunately, the keeper should be getting there, and unfortunately, he's about to take the 3-1 lead. Just running through and finessing it. Quite a cheap goal to score, but you know, bronze teams are full of that. That's why I always like to stick with silver and gold teams. But anyway, that made it 3-1. I crossed it in. Absolute havoc in the box. Passes it out to Forrester, and Harry Forrester puts it in the net, but unfortunately we lost that game 3-2. So we got a couple of coins from that. I think we got like 500, 600 coins, and it was enough to sell these players on, because that keeper actually had 22 speed, and I can imagine he would have been quite bad there. So yeah, we buy a 750 bronze pack just to hope to get some contracts or some players to renew the fitness, or you know, just replace the players in general. But unfortunately it was quite a bad pack, and we got a couple of contracts and a couple of fitness cards, and the Northampton kit, which I actually do end up using, and the Melbourne kit, I believe. So they were quite nice kits, but unfortunately I didn't come in to buy this pack for kits. Anyway, this is it for episode 2. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to watch all the others. Please like, subscribe, favourite, all that good stuff. It helps out tremendously. And I'm going to leave you now. See you in a bit.